Welcome back to Develop. Today we got quite the show planned out for you guys. We're talking about our fizzy peach tea, that fucking mix. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Vaping Panda. That gave us a giant headache.
Yeah.
Vaping jerk. The hell? That thing's a nightmare. And then Max had to go and take it upon himself.
Yeah, you almost break Popeye over here.
Popeye?
Olive oil,
Popeye.
whatever he's talking about.
Popeye? Oh, you're saying I'm Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so tired.
When you're tired, you're 100%.
I get way uglier, which is hard.
I thought you were going to have a stroke, actually, because
I think I was.
You were talking with one side of your mouth, like talking like this.
Yeah. You look like Mary Jo Buttafuoco.
Very small.
I got really slack jawed, and then I got one eye was really big, and the other one was really little. I don't know what was going on with that. I don't know. That happens when I get tired.
I just made a Mary Jo Buttafuoco joke and no one heard it, and that just dated and aged me completely.
Yeah,
you don't even know who that is. Amy, what was her name, Folkart? I know you know. Maybe she got shot in the face by Mary Jo Buttafuoco. She used to talk like how Max was talking the other night.
I have no idea.
Out of the side of her mouth. Amy Fisher. Amy Fisher shot her in the face because she was fucking Joey Buttafuoco. Remember that? The Long Island Lolita?
Fisher?
Oh.
Daytime Frankenstein.
That's been like 100 years ago, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said I made a reference and it dated me.
Only I would know.
So I said, "Hey, Folkart."
No idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Amy, okay, this girl was like 16, 15, and she was banging this older guy, and she got all obsessed with him, and she shot his wife in the face, and that's what you were talking like out of one side of your mouth.
Oh, after the gunshot?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, maybe she wasn't famous, so I didn't know how she talked, but afterwards, definitely.
Not because I slept with anybody's wife, though.
No. Well, that's not why you talk like that.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Maybe. Okay.
Do you want to
run that right into the crowd?
You want to show your weird long hair, beard hair?
You're talking about my penis? What? My wiener?
No. Your hair.
Oh no, I cut that. I would I cut that off. I had one like really long strangler going on. It was like 2 inches longer.
How does that happen?
Dude, I don't know. I asked my girlfriend. I'm like, tell me how long. When did you notice that I had like 3 hairs?
3 months ago.
She goes like 3 days ago. I'm like, why didn't you say anything? She goes, I get very defensive about my beard, which is not fucking true. So whatever.
Are you going to let it grow like forever? Do you have like idea when you're going to trim it?
Like the rest of the country?
I cut it.
Yeah.
So that's your look. That's what you were looking for. To have
basically.
Listen, it doesn't get if I cut it or I let it grow forever, it doesn't. This doesn't get any better.
No.
It's just
I didn't mean that it's bad. I mean it's very long.
Oh, I meant that. Basically, when you just throw your trucker hats away and shave your beard.
Dude, if I shave my beard, I would look like a child. I'd look really just way too straight. This is better for everybody.
Is it just all hidden? Like that's better for you? Little face as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
The thing is, we don't
shave your beard.
We don't know if you have a neck or not.
No,
with that beard.
He has surprisingly. His hair is very surprising, by the way.
I know.
Isn't it surprising? It's shocking almost.
It is. It's beautiful. He has beautiful hair.
It's not what you would expect at all.
I've showed my hair.
Like those eyes, man. Those eyes.
This is getting very strange.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Take your hat off and your shirt.
Take my head off?
Yeah, and your pants while you're at it. Go ahead.
No, the pants are off. Oh, boy. No, I really don't look like I have a neck. It's also because I have like massive fucking shoulders. Like,
well, that's not it.
No, I really do. I really do. Like, they're
in order for you to have a neck, you have to have a chin as well, and you don't have that either. So there's.
I got a chin.
It's
right here.
Where is it?
Right there. It's in there, man.
I feel like it's not there. How do I know already that you don't have a chin? but I sneaking suspicion that you
What are you saying?
Do you? What if you look like one with like a
roboting,
real masculine one?
I
don't know.
You're touching that wire that's connected to your
You're lucky
microphone.
I'm roboting too.
You're getting like
you up.
you're getting like jolts of like electricity through your body.
Yeah.
You know those cages with the lightning.
Nobody knows what you're talking about right now.
Pretty sure that wasn't good for me.
Are you talking about a
Somebody
bug zapper?
I think he's talking about a cattle prod.
Oh.
Oh no.
No?
I think he's talking
The
about
Faraday
Argentina.
cage. You know what a Faraday cage is?
No.
Oh yeah, we have those all over the place. What the
Yeah,
fuck
when
are
you say
saying?
it
What?
when you say it in Spanish, we're definitely gonna understand that. What are you talking about?
Fuck.
I think he said a frog cage.
Let me. No.
A Paraguay
go to-
cage? That's what I swear.
Faraday. I think
Faraday.
it's Faraday. Or something like that.
Friday.
No, fuck.
That's tomorrow. Today's Thursday.
Okay, it is in the chat. You can check it out.
Faraday cage.
Yeah, we don't have that here.
What the fuck is going on
It's gonna
here?
be sexy.
What is going on in this pic? Why did you bring this up?
Because it's what Graham has that is causing all the problems with the mics.
He lives in one
cage. Yeah.
Oh. You keep saying it sound like you're saying Friday.
Was it too nerdy for you?
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. I thought you were talking about like one of those bug zapper cages.
No.
Because he definitely lives in one of those. His mic was perfect.
Thank you, Jake.
The one day.
Yeah, I mean, he would. I think Graham would be fine if he would just like not touch it. He's like,
yeah.
I'm not touching it. Suspended in midair. If you can see the microphone, it's. I made a. Oh, you motherfuckers! All right.
You get so upset about it. Like it's not even something you can control, but you get like you take it so personally.
Dude.
Like we're not trying to like fuck with you either. You just
think about me.
I always do.
Dude, think about me and then not being able to actually communicate. Like that's like torture for me.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
for you especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it happens at the worst times though for you.
Always.
Like when you're trying to make a joke or you're trying to make like a comeback and it's like and then it gets like electrocution through your entire fucking.
I know when it's gonna happen. That's basically my whole entire life, dude. So it's not like it's everything. It's not just the mic. I don't think it's just the mic because it's not. So
and every time we try to record an episode, we are talking bullshit for an hour with no problem, and the minute we start recording, we start having problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Well, that's what happened.
Yeah, I need Wi-Fi. I gotta get it. I don't know how I don't know how to do it, dude. These places aren't wired for cable. So what am I supposed to do?
Get a hotspot.
Yep. Yeah, but
we talked about this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's a way. Oh yeah. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Hey,
All
Max,
right, yeah, I'll do that.
What mode are you using? Very small.
Aegis.
Hello?
Mini?
Uh-huh.
The mini. The one with the battery in it. The Aegis Mini.
The mini.
Yeah.
No, so it's not an 18650. It's
No, not in this one. I think that one's a solo. So this is the mini. I love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. I think it's so good.
Vape's just changing every one of their products to the Aegis.
Oh, they should. Well, I don't know about that new one though. The Aegis X.
No, I don't like
that
it.
one.
The one with the screen? No, I don't like it.
I don't like that. I don't want my mod to look like a phone. Like I don't even like how busy the screen is on this one. Or
You don't need a barometer on it?
I've never needed it. You know, I don't need it to tell me the
humidity
weather.
levels are.
Yeah, I don't need to know like the downward forcing pressure of any of that. I don't need that.
What? You mean you're not going to get one of those watches? Those vape watches? Come on, man.
Shut the fuck up. Did they really?
Oh, dude, yes.
Yes, they do.
They tell you, oh, what does it go? Time to fucking vape again.
Yeah.
What is
it's like a wristwatch?
So it's like
wristwatch that it's like a pod. You take it out of the watch and you vape from it.
Does it tell you when to vape?
Show him your smoke.
What?
Your body tells you.
But is it like an Apple Watch? It looks like an Apple Watch, right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm guessing. It looks like an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it takes your blood pressure and your pulse and tells you how many steps
Shut the
you've taken.
fuck
No,
up.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were being completely serious. I was like, shut the fuck up, really? Like, how much is that? Because how much is that? The Apple the iWatch? What is it called?
$7,000.
What is the watch called?
iWatch. What do you think?
Apple Watch. I thought it was called
Okay.
iWatch. It's not called the iWatch. Is it?
Frank is saying it's called the amulet.
The
Or
amulet.
Yeah. Vape watch by Well.
Well.
Fucking weird.
Well. I don't know how that company
Uwell.
is pronounced.
I thought it was unwell.
Well, if
I feel like you're wearing that watch.
Does it tell you?
Obviously, I can't spell.
What does it do? It must tell you the time, right?
Gives you the time and vape. That's it.
How funny would it be if it didn't fucking tell you the time?
Well,
was
the
just
Apple
a
Watch
pop
or
counter.
any smartwatch use it for everything but to read the time.
I don't know what the Apple Watch even really does. Like, why people?
It does everything.
Makes you a better person, basically.
So this is just a clock that you can vape.
Yes.
Why does anybody need that?
Why doesn't everybody need that? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Honestly, I would get it, but it doesn't have a fidget spinner on it, so I'm not going to get it. If it had that, I would probably get it.
Fidget spinners are kind of on their way out, aren't they? I haven't seen. I haven't seen many.
Thank
that's 'cause
God.
everybody's moving on to Juul.
Oh God.
Well, I don't get that though. Like they were huge. Like you would see them like.
Can we please stop talking about this before I put you guys in lockers? For fuck's sake. What the hell are we talking about?
Okay.
Oh, God, I just got good douche chills. Oh.
All right. So speaking of Juul, has everybody seen what's happened? Actually, I think it happened today. Congress passed a new bill on nicotine, and they were talking about how much it was going to increase the price on Juul. Have y'all seen that?
I know nothing.
You know nothing about it? I know
Nothing at all.
It's a lot.
I know very
I only know
little.
that vaping kills you. That's it.
Well,
They're going to tax the nicotine cost or something like that, right? Isn't that what it is? And it like makes a liter like the tax on it's like 2,000 something like that.
Well,
Frank knows.
I saw the post that Wayne put up. I think it was yesterday about the proposed tax, and just reading what he wrote and what others wrote, it sounded like it was going to cost you like $2,500 for a bottle of nicotine. I don't know if that's the case or not. I think it has more.
What?
I think it has more to do with the nicotine in finished e-liquids, and especially in Juul.
Nah, it's all nicotine. It's like raw nicotine. Like if you
But how can a $8 bottle of nicotine end up costing over $2,000?
A 55-gallon drum is going to cost $500,000 in taxes alone. Is what Frank just said.
why? I don't get
Because
that.
they're trying to fuck us. Don't you? I mean, it's very clear, dude.
But they tax.
They're trying to fuck the whole industry, and they're going to give certain people licenses to not pay taxes on it, and that's how they're going to do it.
Well,
just
shouldn't
a big-
they be the ones that are getting taxed if they're for commercial?
No.
Well,
they're paying them. You see,
Well, just looking at this article that I found today, it says Congress approves vape tax to raise price on e-liquid nicotine on consumers, and basically they're talking about how much more a Juul will cost, and they're saying that it's only going to cost like $1.15 per 50 milligram
5%.
Juul pod. Yeah.
Well, okay, so they're taxing it like how they tax cigarettes with the what is it, like a vice device or whatever, like a vice tax or whatever.
Yeah, sin tax.
By
Sin
tax,
tax.
yeah,
Sin
like-
tax. I can't think of what the fucking thing is called. So they're putting a sin tax on it, even though this is technically a harm reduction product. That seems
You are correct,
very
sir.
that seems very counterproductive in every single sense.
Well,
But can they put a new tax without a reason?
Well, it's
absolutely.
also not, but it's also not regulated. So you're putting a tax on something that you're not even regulating and that you want to ban.
Why do we? I mean, are you surprised?
Well, but I guess they really don't regulate cigarettes either, though.
Well,
So,
well, they can put a tax, but the tax should always be less than the cost of the black market. You know what I mean? If cigarettes had a $2,000 tax, you would have a black market for cigarettes or alcohol or whatever.
yeah.
So,
okay. So,
yeah, but it's not.
Is the tax? I don't know this. Is the tax on a pack of cigarettes equivalent to the tax that is on like a bag of tobacco?
I don't.
Because I
don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, they're obviously both taxed. If that's what they're trying to say, that it's. I mean, I don't know. None of it makes sense to me.
Well, one thing that I picked up reading this article is that, well, first off, the politicians are going to say this will help reduce vaping or youth vaping and all that kind of stuff, which is just a line that they say about everything. But one thing that I kind of picked up was that they found a way to make money off of vaping. That's a good thing for us. Because if they're making money by taxing it, then they're not going to let it go away. Now, it may be in some kind of form where only a few companies can exist in that, but at least it'll make it so that they need the vaping industry because they need that tax money. You know?
Right. But if you're talking about, okay, so zero nicotine stuff will probably still be taxed, but it shouldn't be under what they're saying. So if you have a zero nicotine e-liquid, they can't tax that?
I don't know.
No, because the tax is on the nicotine. It's not on the liquid.
But that is passed on to the consumer. So if you buy e-liquid with nicotine in it, you're paying a tax on that bottle as well.
Yeah, you are paying the tax that the producer paid to make that e-liquid.
I'm curious. Frank probably daytime Frank probably knows more about this than I do because I just heard about this and I haven't really read that much about it. But how does this compare with the regulations in the UK as far as the tax rate on nicotine nicotine in e-liquid? Because I know there's a pretty high tax on that too. How does that compare as far as the rate or something? Does anybody know? Does he know?
Frank probably knows. Let us know if you know, Frank.
Because if it's about the same, then they have found a way around that by not putting nicotine in finished e-liquids. I don't know if they have a tax on just barrels of nicotine, but I do know that they tax e-liquid with nicotine in it. So that might be a little bit different than what Congress is talking about. But
okay. Oh, Frank just said it doesn't compare at all. The EU will be much cheaper. Mm-hmm. So no extra tax on e-liquid in the EU.
Okay, we could do the math here. What I'm reading in another link is that...
Well, Jake just put a fucking algorithm on the fucking chat.
What I have is that the Juul pod with 5% nicotine content and 0.7 milliliters of liquid. How much liquid do you have in a Juul pod?
It's what?
Like 0.7?
Like 2 mils?
2, maybe 3?
Probably.
Because it says with 5% nicotine content and 0.7 milliliters of liquid would be taxed at 1.15.
Yeah, so I don't really understand where Frank is getting his $500,000. I don't know if somebody's buying a 50-gallon barrel, maybe Maybe it would cost that much. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math on that, but
So when does this go into effect?
they passed it today.
It's already happened.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Let me just read what it says here.
Wow, that is very, very.
Okay. Congress Tax Writing Committee passed the nicotine vaping tax measure, the first of its kind, which goes beyond taxing traditional tobacco products. The levy will essentially add a tariff of $50.30 per 1,810 milligrams of liquid nicotine.
Why do they measure the taxation like that? Makes no sense.
Any way that they can grab some money, that's all
No,
they're
but
about.
I mean, why don't they give us the tax per milligram or per milliliter, not per 1,810 milligrams?
Well,
because they obviously have no idea how any of this shit works. They don't know how to fucking tax it per milliliter or what the amount is.
Yeah, there's probably some more detailed stories out there.
Here we go.
This was just a pretty brief little summary of kind of what they did.
Okay, I found something on Tax Foundation. Let me send you the link.
So Daytime Frank's saying that it passed the House, but it needs to go through the Senate. So it's not fully passed yet.
$100 milligram Nick means $50.30.
I don't get it.
This is too much math for me.
Yeah, me too.
All I know is it's bullshit. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I really don't think anybody. For sure, none of these people know that. They just think that nicotine is in all of them, and they don't know the amount. It's just like nicotine is in a cigarette, so they don't know the amount in that either. I don't think they realize that most people are like around 3 milligram to like 6 milligram and under. Like, I don't think they realize that. And if they're like, wow, 6 milligram must be a lot. It's like, no, look at a joule. Like, even a joule, though, isn't that like, what is it? What's the amount? Something insane.
I don't know if
5%.
I don't know if they get the difference between an open system like we use and a joule. Even they think everything is like a joule.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely think that, which is, I mean, that's the whole thing where all this stems from is, I don't know how many times I have to say, the fucking spread of misinformation just bothers the shit out of me. Where they see vaping as a whole, they see the delivery system instead of like the actual products that are being used. Like there are CBD, THC, nicotine, not even nicotine. All of these things are being vaped, but yet all they know is Juul. They put no other. They don't ever go into. Like, do they think that these companies that they're shutting down are all like being produced in a Juul? Probably, right?
Yeah,
like
probably.
they think they
I don't
all
know
get
who
put
said
into one.
this, but what I hear is like vaping is like eating. It's like a verb, an action, like eating food.
Yeah.
Vaping is the same. What could kill you or not is what you eat. It's not eating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The same with vaping. Vaping is just a delivery system, as you say.
Oh my God. Did you guys see what Daytime Frank just put? CBD and THC will not be taxed.
Of course not.
Well, wait, aren't they're already being taxed though, aren't they? Like, well, obviously the black market shit isn't, but like, aren't they in some way being taxed? Isn't like the what are the weed stores called? I don't even know what they're called.
Dispensaries.
The
Those
grow shops,
things. Yeah, those are being taxed. Isn't there like an insane tax on like marijuana in various forms?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, but
they're not being taxed by the federal government because it's still illegal by
So it's a state
federal.
tax.
Yeah, it's a state tax.
So they're probably gonna slap like 2 taxes on everything, state and federal tax, right?
it's it's kind of two different things. The federal tax, they can tax everybody, whereas the states, they can tax whatever they want, but just in their state, obviously.
Yeah, but if you have like a base, like you have the federal tax, and then say like New York State is like, well, we're gonna do like another 5% tax on it.
Yeah, they could
pay two
absolutely.
taxes.
They could do it. Yeah.
They're probably going to do that. I imagine they're going to, because the state's going to want, after they realize that, the state is going to want money off of it too. So,
but I'm telling you, if this plays right, and they start getting tax money from the vape industries, as long as it's not so fucking ridiculous, like $500,000 per product or something. If they can tax it and make money off of it, then they will want us to succeed. Now, they may not give a shit about the little guy, but they will make a way where that they can get that tax money. That's what they want. They don't care whether it's healthy, whether it's not healthy, whether it's safe, whether it's not safe. Just they want the money.
Well, I can't wait to see. Personally, I can't wait to see Marlboro's new Apple Smoke Watch, Apple Vape Watch, and their new e-liquid line, because that is going to be exciting stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? If it is too expensive, there is going to be a black market to buy it for cheap.
Yeah,
from other countries.
Well, the like Marlboro and stuff like that, like when they came out with like their Mark 10 or whatever the fuck their blue like looking thing, like they would like basically hand those out. They'd give you like a coupon, get it in like the fucking store for like nothing, and then they would be like, and everybody looked at it so positive. Oh, look at them, they're doing harm reduction and everything, and it's like just really
excuse me. I'm curious. So there's been a couple people that's run the math, and I believe the math that Daytime Frank did of $500,000 for a 50-gallon drum. How much would a gallon drum of nicotine be without that tax? I mean, that's a lot of nicotine at 100 milligrams.
And that is 100 milligram nicotine.
Yeah.
Or pure nicotine.
100 milligram nicotine. I'm just kind of curious about that.
About what?
I'm just curious about that.
Not Chef thinks that's the deal at 500,000. How much is it in Argentina?
like our entire country.
It's like GDP.
You can buy Argentina for that amount of money.
Oh, you could buy it a lot cheaper than that, man.
Like a kingpin walking around with a gallon of nicotine.
No, we will probably have cheaper nicotine than you guys, because we can buy it from other places.
Cartels.
It's black market. You can buy it from whatever you want.
I'm just wondering if this will affect people that are importing nicotine. Like if I was to go to China and buy nicotine, which I don't want to.
Yeah, sure.
If they would be a heavy tax on that. I don't know. Who knows?
You said I don't want to, like it's an option. Like I don't want to, but I might. Is that something you would do? I would never do that ever. I would never even think about going to China like that to do something like that.
Well, I say China, but I'm saying some import it from somewhere.
India, India and China have.
I'm too scared.
They have nicotine. Yeah.
I mean, if they tax it so high that it's not even feasible for us to even mix with nicotine, I mean, what else are we going to do? We have to get it from somewhere else, or get some kind of license that circumvents the tax. I don't even know if they're going to allow that or not.
Or like certain groups could get it and then they could sell it to other people, and then like they would start to form groups like where they take over neighborhoods and they, like Cosa Nostra, like that happened already. Jesus Christ, did we not go through this?
Oh my God,
fuck, man.
Oh God.
The mafia the Cosa Nostra got its footing because of this.
Well, hopefully the Senate. No, never mind. I was going to say the Senate has more sense, but they don't.
They don't. We've been through this. Yeah. Luciano knows all about it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, why do we not learn from mistakes that we've made already? I don't get it.
So this is only a proposal, right? It's not already a law or something.
No, it's
got to pass another.
Yeah, it's got to pass another branch, and then it has to go to the president, I guess, for him to sign it.
Yeah, because we have a thing in this country called checks and balances,
Yeah,
That's
right.
so that. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That really fucks up. Like the DIYer, I think gets not a. Well, I don't know. It's the same shitty end of the stick, really, right?
So
Yeah.
I wonder what it would cost for, say, like a bottle of like 250 milliliters of
Yeah,
100 milligram nicotine. How much it would increase the cost of that? Because right now it's what, about $13.
I don't know. I'm gonna look around a couple places. I usually go to Liquid Barn for nicotine, PG, and VG.
That's where I go to. Yeah.
But every once in a while, I'll go to Vapors Tech because they got good nicotine.
Probably around $1,000.
Where is there? Oh, here it is.
Really? No.
Yeah, if a 55 gallons is that pricey.
So the Nick Select, what did you say? Like 500 mil or
250 mil.
250 mil is $12.99. Oh, wait. 100 milligram is $20.99. Usually $26.99. So, what is the percent of the tax? Why they're not breaking that down? It's not like a 5% tax or something. That's a weird way to like tax something.
Yeah. Well, they're adding a percent
very
based
random.
on the strength.
Yeah, but
It's like what they're doing, like 30% or 3% is like half the cost of like 6%.
but I don't see
Some shit
anybody
like that.
saying a percent on the tax. They're just saying that.
Oh no, it's definitely a percent. It's got to be. What are they going to do? Say that this one's $62 and this one's 50, and that's what it is?
Well, that's what I'm reading for most of it. Is that it's like they're saying that the milligram per milliliter, but they're not breaking down. Like, does anybody know what the percent of the tax is?
Well,
Just put it in the chat.
you can find it if 5033 is per 1,810 milligrams.
But the
What are you, a
problem,
beautiful
And
mind?
how
What are you
much
doing?
is it per 100?
yeah, but it's just difficult because we're getting all different numbers. Everybody's throwing out different numbers on different like amounts and shit. It's a
Fucking Einstein over here doing it
50%,
backwards.
Well, if the numbers
2.3 tax.
Okay, yeah, it's 100 times 50 pounds.
A 500 milliliter is $1,390.
So it
We
is
should not be doing
278
Publicly.
per 100 milligram.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Percent.
per 100 milligram, and you have 100 milligram per milliliter, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do 2.78 times the size of the bottle, and you have
$2,780 for a liter.
That doesn't seem
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So that's
only
70.
in tax.
100
Only the
times.
tax.
100 times more, basically, is what you're saying.
That's only the tax.
Yeah, that's people's going to fight against that. They have to. That's crazy.
Well,
I don't see how
they're going to die if they ban other shit and people aren't doing anything about it. So
Yeah, they're not doing. It
Oh.
always comes back to that.
Okay, so I got to say something here.
you're going to China.
I'm not. I might.
Yeah.
I'm.
Don't go to China.
I'm not a big like person that I don't like to go to rallies and stuff. I don't think they really help all that much. But I am going to the UVA rally on November the 9th, and I encourage everybody that possibly can, if you live within a few state areas around Washington D.C., try to come and try to make a big noise on the.
Yeah,
on
because it's going to make a
Washington,
difference.
D.C.
If no one shows up, it's a fucking wrap. I mean, that's a guarantee.
Yeah.
I mean, only because, and I'm like you. I don't like these people with their sticks and their protesting and all that shit. Like it seems goofy to me a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it really seems goofy when there's like 4 people out there.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. If you can get there, because it's gonna look really bad if there's not that many people there. It'll be over. It'll definitely be over because no one will care.
Yeah,
We're the
and
ones that are
don't-
supposed to care And if we don't care, then who cares?
Don't fucking have cloud comps on the fucking street.
Yeah, please.
Don't
Behave.
fucking do that.
No fucking hacky sacks or
Yeah.
snapbacks or any of that shit.
Leave your fidget spinners at home.
Baby gentlemen, for fuck's sake.
Probably a good idea to not bring that fucking
Wallet chains.
The Vape or whatever it's called.
No beards like this guy.
I'm not going. Don't worry about that.
Don't go. Get your neck beard.
I'm
Stay
not.
away from
This
that.
isn't a good look for anybody.
So
It's gonna be the only look there.
yeah. So I put a link in the description there. If y'all can come, just please come. Try to just show up and let people know that this shit really matters to us, and what they're doing is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Or what they're trying to do is stupid.
Yeah, Simon, if you go, bring
No
bring
blue
different
shirts.
shirt. Bring some different shirt.
Yeah.
Not rapey
shirt,
blue.
Simon.
Yeah, don't do your best to bring some other colored shirts with you. But leave all the blue ones at home.
Yeah. Who's
Hey,
that?
how rapey is our blue? Developed blue.
I mean,
The scale from Michael Jackson to I don't know.
Allegedly.
Wait.
Very bad rapey.
yeah. Whoa.
Wait, what are we talking about?
He's in another fucking country. He needs to stop before he gets us sued. What's wrong with him? Allegedly, all of that. Blue has no problem with blue. We like blue.
What?
Everything's cool.
Why?
Everything is cool.
Why is blue associated with rape?
It's not. It's associated with Simon.
Max, it's Max's idea.
It wasn't my idea. I didn't bring
Everything
it
is your idea.
up. No. Simon just needs to be very careful about what kind of clothing he wears from now on.
Kind of things he's putting out there to the public.
And I'm not the one who said I was gonna rape him.
Who was?
It was.
I'm
It
off.
was.
Goodbye.
No.
Can you say his name?
I cannot. But allegedly, he was
Big something.
wearing a questionably blue shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I think everybody's on the same page now.
I think we all know. Let's move on. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about shirt
No,
color
we don't.
anymore.
That guy Nick was a creep.
Yeah.
I don't like his whole family.
Bad person.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
fizzy peach tea.
Oh boy.
Right?
Fuck it. Let's talk about this.
This isn't even much. This isn't even really a better.
That's an even worse subject, right?
Yeah. Oh God, dude. I really liked it the first mix, and then, God damn, I
wish
hate
Simon would get a hold of this mix. Do what he does best.
It was perfect. It was ruined by Graham and Folkart with that passion fruit shit.
No, it was ruined by the fact that it tasted like the side of a lady when she was jogging 16 miles. Not in the hole, not that part, the side there. You know what I mean? Like if you rub your hand.
the
Yeah,
crevice.
in a summer
Yeah,
day.
like a karate chop. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Karate chop.
Move to- you slide it right there. You know
Yep.
what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
so,
gross.
I didn't get that from it at first. Well, I didn't get that at all ever. Really, I still think Jungle Flavors Honey Peach is a damn good peach.
Well, you're wrong.
No, I don't think. I definitely don't. Something was going wrong in there.
Yeah, it was.
Something-
We
Yeah.
put Jungle Honey Peach in there.
No. There
You
was
hate that flavor, man.
Well, I have to say that this is the first time that I've ever gotten that note, the passion fruit underarm clean sweat.
Crotch rot.
No, it's like clean sweat. It's like somebody is clean, but they just haven't discovered the wonders of deodorant. But
Yeah. Yeah, man.
but I've never got that note from Jungle Flavors Honey Peach, but I definitely got it in this. Most
I wonder-
definitely.
Maybe it's that with the lemon.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
The tea, because I mean, I've tried it with the nectarine. I've tried it.
I don't
What
know.
else
Maybe
is-
it's the 12% we use the tea at.
No, that's
Might be too much of something in that tea.
That's where you use it though, because
Yeah,
otherwise
you
you don't.
use the tea, but it might be something too much of something in the tea interacting with that honey peach.
There's only water and
Cyclotine and maltol.
cyclotine, maltol, and water. That's
Yeah.
all that is in there.
and crotch rot.
Well, okay, but
I mean-
you've always gotten that from Jungle Flavors Honey Peach, but most people don't.
But
those peaches.
But didn't we just use? I'm sorry, Graham. Go ahead.
I think that they use. I think they do something in peaches to try to like emulate the fuzz on a peach, and it just comes off like ugh. I don't know. I know that's poignant,
but now didn't we just use the JF Honey Peach with nectarine for something else here recently? And I didn't get it with that, or was it FA Peach? Was it FA Peach?
Yeah, we used FA Peach, the white peach.
No, we used
in the
Honey
Slurpee.
Peach with something.
We didn't use it in that Slurpee.
No, that was No, the peach slush was nectarine and white peach.
White peach.
Yeah,
I think we used nectarine though.
I bought that flavor for a recipe we made.
Yeah.
Honey peach.
We definitely used honey peach in something that I think we made with. Was it addicting tea?
Were we trying to replicate like jazzercise? Some sort of like.
I don't know.
Good Lord.
I don't know. Well, okay, let me look this up because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I don't remember us ever doing anything. I've had it forever.
I think it was that tropical thing that you guys did with Dave.
What?
Dave enjoys that flavor though.
Mm-hmm.
He likes Crushed Rat. He loves it. It's his
Oh,
favorite.
he does seem like he would. No, it was in the
Jake
peach.
is saying the same.
Peach slush. I had that
We
in
used
there.
honey peach in there.
Yes, we did.
Oh,
We
see,
used
I didn't use honey
nectarine,
peach.
honey peach, and FA white peach.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't use it then.
Oh, we
Yeah.
put it in. Sorry, starting.
He's going to sleep. That's sleep. It's cool.
I'm starting to get that
Tired?
Popeye thing. We used it in the rose milk too. We added it to the rose milk after. The
Yeah,
fact.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't agree with it then either.
Wow, I mean, yeah, those are the only things we've ever done it with.
For me, it's not a bad mix. The first one.
It's
weird, but
Yeah, I didn't think. I mean, when I first took a draw off of it, it was like, what is this? And I didn't particularly like it, but it was because I wasn't expecting passion fruit. But you know,
You were expecting something delicious, and you got that.
well, I don't not like passion fruit. It's just that I do get that note, but I mean, it was good. It just wasn't what I thought it should be. We did do a second version without the honey peach, and personally, I thought it was more accurate. I don't think the other guys thought it was any better, or the first one was better actually. But I kind of thought it was a little more accurate. We used 2% of the FA white peach. Did we change anything else in it? I think I upped the TPA sweet tea to 12.
I had already stopped trusting you guys by then. So you lost my trust completely.
let me find the recipe.
well,
Yes.
the fizzy part is like the hard part.
Why didn't we
And-
use soda base?
In the last version, we also had a golden syrup and sweet tea at 12.
Mm-hmm. Let me just read it off for people that's listening to the podcast. We used Flavora citrus soda at 0.5%, Vape Train golden syrup at 1, TPA nectarine at 1.5, FA white peach at 2, Capella super sweet at 0.25, TPA sweet tea at 12, and WS23 at 0.25. So that was the second version. It was okay. It wasn't as interesting, I don't think, as the first one, for sure.
I mean, we definitely tried. It's not like we're just like half-assing that.
Mm-hmm.
You
No,
know?
we tried for a while.
It
It's
wasn't
just,
working because the Vaping Panda fucking deserves it. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but how many people really would like a fizzy peach tea? Like, it was a hard thing for me to try to like wrap my head around. Why would it be fizzy? I'm thinking like fucking what's that shit the hippies always drink?
Yeah, he's a hippie, I bet.
What are you
You're right.
talking about?
Liquid THC.
Kombucha.
LSD. What?
Kombucha.
Kombucha?
What
Kombucha or kombucha?
What is
She's
that?
saying kombucha.
Is that like sparkling water?
It's like fermented
Kimchi?
no.
You drink kimchi?
No, it's like fermented is it like tea? I've never had it.
I don't know. I'm not a hippie.
Kombucha, yeah.
I
Yeah.
have,
Kombucha.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I've actually never had any type of peach tea, but I have had tea with orange juice in it, and it is absolutely amazing to put orange juice with tea.
Yeah, but what would you put anything? Would you put like an orange soda in there?
I would absolutely take one of my SodaStream bottles and put some of that in it.
No.
Yeah, to make it sparkling.
See,
I wouldn't.
That's what the hard part for me to wrap around, like a fizzy peach tea. Like what would be the fizzy part? So
Yeah, cloudy. Sorry, I agree. What was the point of the syrup? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I was reading. I don't read and speak well at the same time, so I just blurted it out. I'm just saying, what was the purpose of the golden syrup? Because there's a question in the chat about that too.
Because Max really likes to add it to his teas. It gives it a little bit of a earthy sweetness to it.
Not golden syrup.
Yeah. Some kind of ball
sugar cane.
I'm sorry, sugar cane.
I take vape train sugar cane. That's what I add.
No, and also because sweet tea is very plain. It adds
It is.
some dimension to the tea.
You mean like peach and nectarine? Like
Yeah,
I don't understand. Like why do we? I know we were on a path with like using the raw sugar or the sugar cane or something like that, and then so I was just wondering if you thought it like did something like to make it fizzy, or you just wanted to put your own vape train sweetener in it or something.
What, the golden syrup?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you.
Explain yourself.
Why you use the golden syrup?
Yeah, because I said raw sugar, you said sugar cane.
One or the other are to make a better tea, not to make a peach tea. It has nothing to do with the tea.
Oh, it's part of the tea.
We were doing a peach tea though. See what I mean?
What?
We were doing a peach tea though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Check.
Maybe you can avoid using
Just fucking with you.
sugar cane or golden syrup. But I don't think that's the problem with this recipe.
No, it's not.
No, because I've done that a lot. The TFA sweet tea with the sugar cane. I like that because, like what Folkart was saying, is like I like the earthiness of it, and it kind of like TFA sweet tea is super weak. If you have any interest in buying it, don't even buy a 10 mil. It's super cheap. Just get a 30 mil if you want to mix up somebody's recipe with it. But I always add a vape train sugar cane to it because it sweetens it further, and it gives it that kind of darker, earthy flavor, which is weird because vape train sugarcane isn't really like that on its own, but it's kind of the perfect match for me. There's not a lot of times I'm going to reach for vape train sugarcane, but I do like it in tea. It just seems like it fills out part of the tea profile. I don't know what else to put it in, so I
don't know why we didn't use Flavora lemon tea in this.
Okay, so that brings me to something that I tried. I actually talked to Bryson briefly. He watched our episode Tuesday, and he said that he really liked his lemon tea, but he said that might be good to use if we didn't put a lemon note in there like the citrus soda. And I did mix it up with just let me bring that recipe up here.
Well, Flavora has like 4 or 5 cheeses, right?
Yeah, he suggested using just a touch of Flavora black tea, and I mixed that up with the sweet tea lowered to 10%. Let me just show that recipe.
Folkart, have you tried my shaken ice hibiscus tea?
Yes, I have.
Well, there I was using sweet tea with lemon tea, and I really like that combo.
Do you think that the lemon tea is more suited for like a hot tea though?
No,
instead of like a southern style sweet tea.
Okay, I get what you say. The flavor from the lemon is not fresh, but it's not a warm flavor. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Yeah.
It's not like a... Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's not like a rich cinnamon type of warmth to it, but it's not a bright lemon.
Yeah, it's not Sicily.
Yeah. But I did try this recipe. I used
I heard that too, by the way.
Flavora black tea at like 0.25% with the other ingredients that we used in, I think that's version 2 that we did, and it was good, but it made it like earthy tasting. That black tea is pretty earthy, and I don't think that's exactly what we were going for. We were going for more of a kind of a southern style sweet tea, I think.
Yeah, Flavora black tea is more for us. If you want to do a tea with the spices or more like a traditional black tea, not a cold black tea, it's perfect. But
the Flavora
there's
one,
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on in black
that's
tea.
got like some floral, like a
Yeah.
What is it? It's some kind of like a floral.
Earl
Is it
Grey?
jasmine?
No,
It's got something like that in there.
well, maybe.
Maybe
It's got something like that.
Maybe if you use it high, but I used it really low in this recipe, but I didn't get a
I
jasmine.
remember. Somebody told me it had some kind of floral in it, and that's all I remember from it.
It's
But
very deep.
I do
Deep
like
flavor.
the Flavora teas. I don't think that it fit with this. Although the lemon tea, I did mix up a version of that too, and it was good. But I don't think that it quite got to that southern style kind of sweet tea with peach in it. Anyway,
Should use the low C iced tea.
you have got
4%.
to talk to the owner of the Low C and get us those flavors. I would love to try
I
them.
really do, because it's there's so much better options. They have such better options than using sweet tea at 12% that probably did some weird shit in there.
I don't know.
I would imagine.
I think most of the problem was the peach, but this was another balancing problem. When it came to the peach and the tea, neither of them were really coming off right. And then the
You think, Dave?
Oh, Dave is saying TFA sweet tea with Flavora lemon tea. Yeah, but what
He's probably
the
right.
thing? What's the when you're going to use like a fizzy part? What do you use for that?
Well, you
Citrus
still
soda.
can, bro.
What would you use? Because that's another part that I can't wrap my head around. What to make it fizzy, or like kind of impart that like fizzy thing.
Well, the only thing that you can really use is some kind of like tart flavor, maybe some type of sour or something. Yeah, I mean, because you can't really. A lot of people use pineapple. Back years ago to try to emulate that fizzy part, but you're never going to get real fizzy. There's just no way to do it.
We could have used soda base had it been unflavored. You know what I mean? Like, just to get that fizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Could have tried it.
It's possible.
Bigfoot saying fizzy sherbet.
Yeah.
Which is why we used lemon. What was it? The fizzy. What is it called?
Fizzy sherbet.
No, the lemonade clear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The lemonade clear. That was another thing we were talking about. Well, lemon is always in a tea, so why not use lemonade clear? It seems a little bit more neutral than fizzy sherbet having like a little bit of like a lime citrus thing going on. So it seemed like those two areas crossed over and it would work, but it just didn't.
I think the lemon did something with the pea. I don't know. Maybe Dave's right. Maybe you should come in and help us with it, Dave.
Yeah.
I mean,
so we
definitely didn't nail it.
This is like our second recipe in a row that we just failed. Is it second or third recipe?
Fucking suck.
That we just haven't been able to put out anything, right?
But next week, kill it.
Next week we do it again. We go for the triple.
No. That's a good recipe.
Actually, we
That's a very
annihilated it.
I almost think that the peanut butter and jelly like broke us. We should think about doing something else, guys, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
But we have been doing weird shit since concrete. We started doing
this again. That goddamn guy.
That's what
we have to get him back on and do
down.
something successful.
Yeah.
Well, what we made with him was successful. It was just strange.
Yeah.
But he left his weirdness with us.
He did. I have some.
But what did we do after that one? What was
the PB&J?
Yeah.
I cried.
And now a fizzy tea. Those profiles are not easy to nail in one episode.
Be fair, that wasn't our idea. We were trying to do that for the vaping panda.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy.
I want to know
Comes out
why
of
he
secret.
wants to vape. Is it a guy or a girl? Well, whatever.
He's a double agent.
Why would they
Right.
want a fizzy peach tea?
It sounds good to me. I mean, I
But-
would drink that for sure.
Is it a thing? Is it a thing in like? Don't get me started. In real life, is it a real thing? Fucking hate when people say that.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm seeing sparkling peach tea.
There you
Oh,
go.
what is it? Is it kombucha?
No, the kombucha is like a fermented mushroom with
Fermented mushroom.
shit. Yeah, it's like a hippie thing with.
Next
Yeah,
week we
100%.
make fizzy peach kombucha. Actually, we probably weren't too far off.
Well, actually, Graham tasted some mushrooms in the first version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd fucking if you wanted a fizzy peach kombucha, recipe 1 is all for you. Like
Yeah.
version 1, we
Yeah.
fucking crushed it right out the gate.
Fizzy hot mushrooms coming
It's
up.
like if you were pouring it down like the ladies like the little side crotch area, and you're
Baby's
just
neck.
like, yeah, you're just like
Yeah.
lopping it up. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I did that once.
With kombucha.
No, with
Oh.
a stripper.
No, it's just water. It's just water.
I imagine if, like if it was you, it was probably like a electric blue slushy, and she was like ah, and you were like,
Not
because
with
that's
hers. I don't know what it was, but it burned my eyes.
some kind of drink. What were you drinking?
Oh, I don't know. I was 14 in San Francisco, a place called Market Street Cinema.
Oh,
I don't think I was drinking.
it was
might have been.
definitely Mountain Dew Code Red.
Now it's blue.
Grape
Oh.
soda.
Oh no, it was red. You're right. I don't
Okay,
know. It was in San Francisco in the
Never
90s.
mind.
Yeah, don't ask me. Very young. Invincible. But this recipe sucks. I mean, just to be clear.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
next
they're,
week,
they're really bad.
next week,
Next week is good.
really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Next week is Halloween.
Yeah, and it's kind. I guess this recipe is seasonal, but we keep having a debate about it in the chat.
We should
And
dress up like mixers. They know how to mix. Fuck.
Mm.
Make something makes sense.
Chef, who are you gonna dress up as? Emily?
Yeah,
Or like
Yes.
Jarvis? Or
Chivas Chiva.
no, you always like to dress up as women.
Yeah.
Um,
I need an excuse for this
Favorite era.
makeup and dresses.
are you
I'm
gonna?
wearing heels right now.
You should dress.
Get used. Just to get used, I'm wearing heels.
Just gotta get used to it.
I like how my body looks with the heels. You know.
I like how your
everything's-
body looks in heels too.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
In
I wear it.
heels, out of heels.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, I'll take it. Yeah,
You
you
dress
could.
up like
you
George
could.
Clooney.
You could dress up as Chiba, dressed up as Jennifer
Zedong.
Winstead.
Oh.
That would be good, right?
Che Guevara.
Or Emily. I just have to change my hair. Like
Che Nikon.
That's perfect.
that's it. I'm Emily. I'm Emily with a beard.
Yeah, you're Che Castro.
The hair was dead on. Holy shit.
ML Castro.
Okay, don't.
Right there.
No.
Don't do that. We
Yeah,
know
don't.
what we know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's a callback to the last recording.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is why I'm so glad we don't do gallery view. Chef's always fucking around.
Me?
Yeah,
Come
you.
on. Everybody knows that it's you.
Oh yeah, like when I'm trying to do the fucking outro for the episodes, and you're over there bringing like toys and shit.
There is no record about it.
Yeah, there are.
What is that one little bobblehead that he has? Which one is that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Are you
The
talking
little-
about sexual toys?
Yeah, the little red butt plug,
Yeah.
the one that he always brings out,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, well,
and then he's
Throw
always
next.
like, he, like,
Actually,
bend-
it's not that little.
it's not.
no, he can take a lot.
He's always like, he
You
shows,
have to
oh,
embrace it.
check out my heels, and then he's like, oh, I dropped something, and then
Yeah.
pops it right in.
Show that
It's
little
like,
diamond.
Chef,
If you're
you
going
did
to
it.
play with toys,
You got
play
us.
with the big toys.
So is the person with a dick avatar put on a graham cracker saying that I'm not coming across right?
What?
Look in the chat.
Are
Go
you
ahead.
in Chatterbait again? Are you
No, look in the
simulcasting
chat.
this?
Look in the chat. Go ahead. I absolutely know what I'm talking about here.
Grandma's doing so well coming across as
Look at the
well
avatar.
than in the last. What is it? What are
Sorry,
they talking
cock
about?
cracker. What the fuck is she talking about? He, she. Hope that's a girl.
Don't know what's going on with that
You
person.
don't know what cock cracker's talking about?
Nope.
Me neither. That gives me a complex though.
Yeah, what is that? What is?
It's a cock cracker. You don't like cock crackers? What?
What the fuck?
All right.
Oh boy.
I don't have any idea. I have no idea.
Yeah, this got weird.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's always
the butt plug thing was totally normal for us, but
Totally normal.
the cock cracker really threw us off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that cheese or what exactly is that material that cock is made out of? That you decided to use as your face? The fuck? What's going on there?
Okay. Anyway, so
Bye, folks.
guys, I don't know.
We should have stopped.
Do you think that we'll recover from our bad batting streak?
No.
No.
We
I
should
mean,
do something different. I think
yeah.
DIY is done, right?
Well,
Yeah.
look at the fucking the shit going on.
Fucking flavor ban, nicotine tax.
Well, we've
If
kind
you
of.
totally nail it next week. I would go today.
I don't even know if we're gonna air that though. I think like what we've done so far, like we've gotten so many new skills from doing the show. Like Chef does like editing, and we've branched out to so many other areas.
We've got a pretty good
What
following.
would you do if we couldn't do this anymore? I mean, with the same team, develop.
I
What
get my life back.
would we do with develop? Like a cooking show? Maybe.
Oh,
Cooking
maybe.
show
Chatterbait.
could work. Cooking show.
I enjoy that. That would be
Chatterbait.
nice. Yeah.
Chatterbait.
Do we know
wouldn't
anyone like Julia Childs or anything like that we could pick up?
be-
You know what I mean? Like a host. You have to cast that.
I don't know. I think that YouTube's probably gonna take all this shit down anyway. So
Yeah, we might
Yeah.
ought to think about kind of changing directions a little bit. You never know.
I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe we'll post something Tuesday for the new episode. Maybe not.
Well, it just kind of depends on all these regulations and shit. Never know. Maybe we'll do something new.
Yeah. Well, that
Yeah, we
all
should
I
try
can
new
think.
things.
All I can think about is that cock cracker. Anybody else? That's like really like just distracting me.
Fuck, it's a cock cracker.
That's all I usually think about. So
That fucking person with the avatar, it's got a cock cracker.
I think they were gonna sneak that by us, or what?
Yeah, you can't slide that in. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
slide no cock cracker.
I don't know. I
No way.
guess we could air fucking. It was a good recipe. I guess either way, we could just throw the recipe up if we don't. Maybe we just take a break for a while, think about what other kind of shit we're gonna do. But
That's a good recipe.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
I mean, you could totally rate your butt plugs. You got a large collection so far, Chef.
Yeah. I can do it. I have DIY in that also. I
Mhm.
do it myself.
You also
See,
make them. I seen what
Yeah.
you did with a doorknob the last week.
Yeah.
That was
And buy
impressive.
I wanna
the
see
3D
the-
printer to do like weird shapes.
Oh, I thought you used a lathe. I didn't know you had
I don't know how he balances on that.
What is a lathe?
a lathe, a turning lathe, like wood turning lathe.
Like how you made like a table leg or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost the exact same thing. I mean, why else do you think people get a lathe for? I mean, it's making table legs and sex toys. I mean, it's the only other logical thing you would do with that
Exactly.
heavy piece of machinery.
Hmm.
Use
What?
square blocks.
Guys,
You know,
we might have a winner here.
sharp edges.
Yeah.
What's that?
You know?
with our new direction. You know,
Table
We
legs.
can develop table legs.
/ butt plugs.
Yeah, but big ones.
And we do it with how do you call that where they make noises?
ASMR, ASR,
Yeah.
ASMR, AM.
That one, yeah.
You're
Exactly.
one of those things.
We can do everything together.
Yeah.
You know.
They're like, so we've always done like developed as like towards a more experienced mixer. And Chef is a very experienced butt plug user.
Yeah.
I mean, he can put them all in there. So
not at the same time, but yeah.
Oh, come on, not yet.
I was-
Sure you can.
yeah, don't ever put a limitation on what you can do.
You are a beginner. I'm going to make a tutorial just for you, Max. I know that
Thank
you are very interested in that topic. So
I would
I'm going
be
to
in.
help you
I
with
would appreciate that. I mean, I don't know where to begin. So it's good to have somebody like
that. By the end, probably. Yeah.
yeah. just straight. Never mind. All right, too far.
Going nowhere quick.
So, shit. You know what? Actually, I have a really, really good idea what we can seriously do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it after. I actually think this one could work.
Think we could make some money at it?
Well, we should still do the butt plug thing, but
Can we use the same audience we had for that?
yeah, probably.
Can we use the same channel and everything?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
we might have to make it like a private channel, but people could still come in and watch it. We just have to like post the link everywhere.
Okay, we can talk about it after the show.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out. We'll figure out all the details.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, I guess wait for our shitty fucking episode if we're gonna drop on Tuesday and
Pumpkin.
yeah, pumpkin. Such a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Bullshit. That's not fucking pumpkin's not Halloween. Anyway,
Now,
yeah,
explain to him what Halloween is.
I'll do it after. I'll give him a real lesson.
Okay.
Anyway, keep an eye out Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Episode drops. Then we'll be back here Thursday doing another shitty podcast for you guys. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like how depressing you are.
It's kind of my specialty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I don't.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Bye.